Hello, Wastelanders. Wanderer here. Welcome back to London. So I did go back and do some housekeeping off screen, slept the night, cooked some food, made some chems, brought back all my 32 ammo and sold it to the guy in here at 1 Canada Square and got all my money back, so no worries there. We are flush once again. In fact, I took not only my money back, but I also took all of his money, so now we have 7,306 tickets, so we should be good there. I did forget to drop off my 5mm ammo when I was back there. Unfortunately, it doesn't weigh that much though, so probably not the end of the world. Still got plenty of carry weight. So before we were exploring and interrupted by our excellent finding of this weapon here, we were on our way to investigate Winter Garden in pursuit of some guy whom we're tracking down. Right, Archie's friend, correct? Yes? So that should be over here. I guess we'll see. There is a bunker over here, which we couldn't go into here, but this is not what's marked on my map as a bunker here, so it's probably... whatever we're looking for is probably this thing over here. I was gonna say, please tell me I don't have to go around. That would take far too long. Yeah, this thing looks like it's it. I had plans for my levels, but since we found that weapon, it's gonna be kind of all in on Heavy Gunner and Demolition Expert until we get to level 34 and we can use it. East Winter Garden. I take it we can't get into here. We're not supposed to get into here. It kind of looks like I could go in, though. But what if I... yeah, I could manage it. I'm gonna get stuck, though, is the problem. Like, guaranteed. I'll get stuck in here. Yeah, inaccessible, I thought so. And now I am trapped in here forever. To die and starve. I mean, you could just climb over this, but... if it were IRL... just an oversight by the devs, obviously. I don't know what Winter Garden is, really. I should have paid more attention to the holotapes, probably. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought maybe we were gonna be in combat here, but no, looks like these people are okay. Oh, these are, syndicate people, and they seem to be alright. Ooh, that's a lot of reds. Could I go around?
Yeah.
Whoa. Excuse me?
Yeah? Yeah? What do you want?
Heard you kidnapped a ghoul.
Yeah? What's it to you?
Oh, I don't have enough strength for this because crap. I took some drugs earlier. That's all.
Well, you got your answer. Bugger off.
Okay. I have to take some more drugs to counteract the drugs I took earlier to make my speech better so I get better prices for my ammo I was selling, so... some Claroid would probably do, yeah. Whichever one is I have more of. I only have one of these. Do I have any more, Hyporoid? Yeah, I do. Okay, do this one instead, then. Oh, that was the... I think I just took a Coca-Cola. It's probably fine.
Go for a drink? Mate, I've been tucking into the flask all day. I can barely see straight. Well, you got your answer. Bugger off.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I heard you kidnapped a ghoul.
Yeah? What's it to you?
I just took some drugs and I'm very strong now, so he's my property, and I get very angry when people take my property.
Ah, shit, mate. We didn't know. You gotta... just take the key. Sorry.
Okay, I mean, that works. I guess that's a way to keep them friendly. There's a lot of fungus in here. I didn't mean to sit down. This is a really dirty... For them being, like, all dressed up and nice looking, this is one of the most dirty interiors I've seen.
Nah, sorry. I've still
Like,
got 2 hours left on the shift.
Even by Fallout standards, this is a pretty damn dirty area. Maybe that's intentional so they can grow more fungus, but I mean, all the rads and everything, and then, like, they're just in these cheerful... And here we go. These cheerful, outfits? Oh, hey, why are you... Your texture is not correct, I don't think.
Thank you, friend.
Maybe it is.
1,000 times thank you. I'm freezing my balls off in here.
Oh, maybe it is correct. Maybe he is supposed to look like a popsicle. Okay, let me see. I think you can help me. What can I give you for... Oh, no, I'm not gonna bargain with him. I just freed him. Yeah, tell me about the labs or you won't leave this bus.
So, is that what this is about? Will my past never cease to haunt me? Before the war, and the beginning of this corruptible, immortal state, I was an architect. A damn good one. The government hired me to build laboratories all over the city. My magnum opus was beneath the Angel Tube Station in Islington. It was by far the largest. I went to check up on it recently, but the area was filled to bursting with tunnel cough. You'd need a gas mask to get anywhere close to the entrance. Tommy's your best bet at getting one of those, at the Imperial War Museum. Though, I warn you, there's a dark aura around that lab. Even Grunt and his goons wouldn't go near it. Then again, perhaps that's just my guilt, pulling me down to hell. What I wouldn't give to go back to St. Paul's.
How do you know the lab is still intact?
My friend, I come from a time when we built things to last. I designed every inch of that laboratory to survive even the fiercest of atomic blasts. In retrospect, mayhaps that was a sign that I too had been built to last.
Any other way to avoid tunnel cough?
You can roll the dice and jump in the Thames. Maybe you'll become a Thames folk and grow gills. I suggest you stick with a simple gas mask. Our Tommies can help you get one. My suggestion, forget about it. There's a reason the government didn't tell me what goes on in those labs, and I'm not interested in finding out.
Okay, I'll help you get back into St. Paul's because you helped me.
I appreciate the offer, but I left behind my fair share of enemies at St. Paul's. The only one who could let me back in is Whaler, and I fear that bridge is burnt.
Okay, this is the only option left to me, so I guess I'll take it.
Indeed. Now I have nothing but the benefit of hindsight on my side, and my memories of Whaler.
Okay, well, good luck with being alone out there and stuff then.
Thank you for giving me a second chance to live.
Vagu? Absolute mugs, the lot of them.
It's a very festive outfit you have on. Do you...
Me and some of the lads are having a couple of jars down the local if you're free.
These guys seem okay. I mean, this guy's not great, but they're alright. We got what we came for, so I guess it's off to see the Tommies now to get a gas mask. Go to the War Museum. Down here, quite a ways away. Alright. Oh, we gotta hoof it, eh? Yeah, I guess, the best way over there is gonna be to just go, well, maybe. I'm not sure how we get down there, to be honest. Alright, so my rule about fast travel is basically I can use settlements. So we're gonna use a settlement to fast travel over here, that way I don't have to run all the way back. Using the same rules as Horizon, kind of, you know? If I find a settlement, then that's a fast travel point for me. That way it's not too terrible, because I've been told traveling around this map on foot can be a bit taxing. Alright, let's get a save in. We are going south. Sorry, everyone here. I know your base is in horrible condition, but I can't do too much about that right now, so best of luck. I mean, I could go scrounging around and stuff, but I'd have to go find a bunch of wood, and that place doesn't have very much in it to begin with, and I don't really need stuff there that badly, and you're just not really worth me investing into right now. I'm not going to be able to get charisma invested and local leader invested anytime soon, which is what I need to make workbenches there, which would be the main reason I'd want a place in the first place. Maybe I'll just come across a settlement that has workbenches in it at some point. That'd be the ideal thing. That way I'm not wasting my time. Or my points, rather. Setting stuff up for myself, you know, because it takes way too many points, is what I'm saying. Let's see what we have here. Lighter, sure. Some good stuff in here. Fiberglass is nice. Okay, it's all reasonable junk. Light, but useful. Probably should save now. I haven't done that for a while. We're in new territory now, so we're going to have a proper look around. I've not been past this side of the wall over here. Already tired, of course. I could build a bed over there, I guess, and have a place to sleep at least, but we'll be okay without. Rotting schoolhouse. Well, that sounds lovely. I'm going to assume ghouls in here. Maybe dryads? Oh, or just rad roaches. That's pretty basic. Very small one, oh, there's another floor. I'll say like one room school, basically. The hell are you guys at? Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
I don't really need, hey, these actually open up like they're supposed to. Ooh, sweets, okay. I don't need food that badly. I'm not going to dupe to eating radroach meat anymore, I don't think. There's no reason not to. It's just kind of disgusting. So I'm not going to. My character has standards now, okay? Excuse me? Pretty sure you're upstairs. This reminds me more of a, like, really old school boarding school. You know, like a really, really old boarding school. Like from the, you know, minus the computers and stuff up here. From like the, I don't know, like the 20s or 30s or 40s maybe. They always look so depressing. Like, I feel so bad for anyone that lived through that era and had to go to school. It just, like, no wonder everyone hated school so much at that time. Like, it was a miserable experience being in school during that period. So, yes, of course, everyone hated school. There's one more somewhere. Being annoying. Okay, I don't see anything else in here, really. Just some stuff. Like pencils, maybe? For lead? I don't really feel like combing through this place like a... Oh, stash. Tickets. Okay, didn't know that was a stash. So that was just a jar. Yeah. Just some roaches. Alright. Very basic location over here. Got a couple of chem stations. Alright. We'll take squirrel bits. There you are. I knew I heard someone down here. Alright, we're hungry. Have some fox steak. Surely you're good now. No? Even more? Rad shroot? Okay, we're good. Water? More water? What? Use one of the one of two ups. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're done. Realistic, not very exciting, but realistic. You know, you would just find some places that just have maybe some stuff and some rab roaches in them. Nothing special, you know? It's a big city. Not every location has a good strategic advantage to be occupied, you know? What a... Oh, hello. Nope. Torso? Torso. Thank you. We have more? Or will that be all?
Yeah.
It's a very bombed out looking area. Honestly, there maybe isn't enough of this in Fallout, Fallout 4. Because you see stuff like this much more commonly in Fallout 3, but then again, maybe Boston just was not hit anywhere near as much. I mean, I guess the area they were really hit in Boston was the Glowing Sea area. which they were going for the nuclear missile silos that were located down there. So, I mean, it makes sense that that's where they would attack. You're trying to attack the target that could attack you. South Wark Ruins. Yeah, I mean, it is certainly a ruin. We're almost there already. Let me get some new music to accompany our journey. Not much of anyone around here. Feels a bit strange to not be, I guess that's the reason there's Tommies down here. So they've taken out all the other factions. But it feels a bit odd to not be tripping over a hooligan or something else every 5 seconds. But it does make sense. If the Tommies control this area, then, you know, they would have cleared it out. Guess there was one more rad shrew over there. Okay, we are clearly supposed to go this way.
I wish I could meet the Queen.
Not this way in particular, but this will work, I guess. And you don't like me taking your stuff, it's apparent. Okay, makes sense. Captain Reed.
God save the Queen.
No dialogue for me yet. I can just walk in over here? What about you?
God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen.
Taking that monarchy stuff pretty seriously. Eh? Always assumed that the whole monarchy thing, people didn't take it super serious. I mean, there probably are some who do. But, like, I always assumed most people didn't take it too seriously. I certainly wouldn't. It almost looks like ice. Maybe it is. No, I think it's just water. Hi. You don't like me taking your stuff, huh?
You'd have to be insane to take on the Tommies.
I don't know. With that explosive gun, I could probably kill you all pretty easy. I don't think it'd be particularly hard.
Greetings, civilian.
Stay safe, civilian. These are dark times.
We won't go quietly. You can count on that.
This area has a very distinct look to it. It's a cool looking gun. Very much a red haze hanging over the area.
This is a military compound, civilian. State your business.
I need a gas mask.
Borrow equipment? That's a new one. Well, let's hear it then.
I would like to requisition a gas mask.
We have what you're looking for, but they're in high demand. And we don't just hand them out to civilians. Equipment stretched thin as it is, with the hooligans continually kicking us up the arse.
Hooligans are into them at Guildhall. Let's just say they won't be kicking you in the ass anytime soon.
If only that were true. The hooligans aren't united under a single banner. They're everywhere, like parasites. Kill one, and 2 more take their place. But that was you, eh? The John Doe that aided St. Paul's? We heard all about that. Lieutenant Rambeau sends us reports. Follow me. I'll take you to the General.
Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the ways. Britons never, never, never shall be slaves.
So I guess that little event, that scripted event, that fight where we took on the hooligans that were holed up in that building along with the Tommies was beneficial to us.
Yep. Don't mind me.
Yep, I'm following you. There you go. Can do a slow RP walk here. I'm very impressed. They matched his stride with mine mostly. It's close enough. It's not perfect, but it's close enough.
Mind the gap and all that. To what do I owe this visit, Colonel Major?
General, this is the individual who aided St. Paul's with the hooligans.
Who?
The man from Lieutenant Rambeau's report.
Oh, I haven't read it yet. If you're here to enlist, you'll have to wait. Basic training programs are backed up for months. You know how it is. Poverty leads to an abundance of would-be soldiers.
They came here looking for a gas mask.
Then why are they walking into my office, Colonel, and not halfway out of the compound?
I thought perhaps they could earn one, sir. You know, mercenary work.
I like your thinking, Colonel. You always win with a mercenary. Either they do the job, or there's no one left to pay. Very well. We have a gas mask with your name on it. Just as long as you... What do we need this so-and-so for, anyway?
After the attack on Guildhall, the remnants of that group moved into the Bank of England. Others have joined them.
Bank of England? There's a Pindar station in there. My great-grandfather grew up in it.
That's very interesting, sir.
All right, you have your orders. Deal with those hooligans in the Bank of England.
Okay. Sure.
Report back to Colonel Major once you're done. Dismissed?
I don't mind killing some hooligans. Quarterly report. Dear General Askeith, I'm thinking of a dirty combination of words with that. I'm not gonna lie. Hope this letter finds you well. As per our standard operating procedure, I am submitting my quarterly report regarding the current status of our munitions operations. The inventory levels of our artillery shells and small arms ammunition remain within acceptable ranges. Our recent resupply operation was successful, with no incidents to report. The efficiency of our supply chain management could be better, but who's keeping track? Basically, it's all going fine. I often wonder if I should even bother writing these reports. It's obvious you never read past the first line. Perhaps I should just fill them with nonsensical gibberish. Maybe then I'd get a response. Oh, who am I kidding? This is going straight into the bin. I could literally call you a in this letter, and no one would read it. That's all for now. Yours sincerely, Captain Dodd. Okay. Very charming. I'd be more than happy to read that word aloud to you. It is, after all, I think the national favorite word of, like, every Australian, but unfortunately, YouTube takes some issues with that, so... The final stand at St. Michael's Cathedral.
Listen up, comrades. This is our last stand at St. Michael's Cathedral. Just like that time we defended the pub's last keg during a raucous drinking contest. We're all doomed, I tell ya! Just like that day we ran out of tea during rationing!
Hold your ground, soldiers. And remember, if all else fails, just shove stiff upper lip and charge.
They all sounded drunk. That was the point? Yeah, I wasn't paying that much attention, sorry.
You down to trade?
Yeah, what do you got?
Take a look.
You probably have some good stuff with you guys being who you are. I will take all your 5 mil. Be needing that pretty soon. What do you have for weapons here? Lots of combat rifles. They're all kind of meh, though. One of these two, eh? That's okay. What's on this thing? Any good? Is this a fusion? It is. It's a fusion core version of this. Maximized fission capacitors. All right. Fusion core conversion. 700, eh? What's this one? Any better? They're both pretty similar. This one has a better emitter or whatever. This is also same thing. Pretty much all the same thing. I'd be interested in seeing what it looks like when I switch over. Double-barreled shotgun, eh? Does pretty good damage. Honestly, might have a better reload than mine, simply because it takes so long. I mean, it takes a while to pop out that 4-shot thing and put the other one in. These are pretty good. Oops, didn't mean to go like that. Go back. Back. These are pretty good. Not gonna lie. I'm thinking about getting one. You don't have any combat shotguns, do you? Plasma's an option, too. I'm sure it's decent once you invest a bit into it. You do have combat shotties, but nothing on them. This is a 9mm pistol that's been totally tricked out. Holy crap. It's a lot of extra hardware on that thing. It's just kind of comical how much stuff they put onto it. TNT. Dynamite. I thought of the AC/DC song immediately. Okay, well... The only thing I really want off of these would be the fusion core conversion. So the cheapest Zap Blaster with the fusion core conversion on it would be what I want. Then maybe the best double-barreled shotgun they have. I can try it out. What's the... Okay, 137 compared to mine is... Yeah, it's just so much more. Now, it's probably because it's advanced as well. But still, like, that's a lot more damage, and the reload's probably similar. I want decent range on it as well. It's probably the best one of a lot of them. I'll just take that one, I think. Unless I see a better one here. I don't think I do. And then the cheapest fusion Zap Blaster they've got. They're all kind of the same, aren't they? I'll try out the maximized fission capacitors. I'm not sure if that's any good or not. It's only 700. We got the stuff for it. Can bring stuff back over here and sell stuff to them eventually as well. That's fine. We'll spend some tickets.
Until next time.
Now, I'd like to take that off. I want to see... All I really want is the fusion conversion, assuming I can take it off. Ooh, it's really expensive to make this into standard, huh? I probably have a standard back at the main base, though, I could use, and then... It does lower the damage a bit, but it's not a crazy amount of damage lowering. Okay, second question I have for you, my good sir. Do you sell fusion cores?
Welcome, welcome. Take a look.
You sell a bunch of aid stuff, too, which is nice. Clarity and Claroide's both pretty good. Oh, that's mine. God. I'm an idiot sometimes. What am I talking about? I knew that, too. Like, my brain just wasn't working properly for a second. I'm sorry, guys. You do sell fusion cores. Okay, that's good, too. They're pricey, but whatever, it's fine. You sell lots of plasma cells. You sell a lot of good stuff. Okay, just weapons and ammo, though. All right. Guys, it's early in the morning. Don't blame me too much, all right? Outfitter? Wait, you're not a real person. You look like a real person, though, that's really, really disconcerting. Oh, this is the, yeah, the Hitler Youth. And they dressed him up in a Brotherhood of Steel thing. Okay, well. The Cowboys? What is this? The Wild West was a brief yet impactful chapter in American history marked by resilience and valor. I don't know about that. I mean, if you read Blood Meridian, might change your mind about the Wild West. It's a romanticized period in retrospect, but in reality, the Wild West was a very, very horrible time period to live through, most likely. In the late 19th century, this era showcased daring outlaws, revered lawmen, and the swift expansion of the western frontier. The Wild West was a period that, while relatively short-lived, profoundly shaped the cultural fabric of the American nation. Yeah, if you haven't read Blood Meridian, I recommend it. It's a difficult read, but it kind of opened my eyes to the Wild West and what it truly would have been like for many. How horrible it may have been. And, okay, yeah. Holocaust stuff. Yeah, it was bad. It was not great. I'm actually a tiny bit worried about reading too much about the Holocaust or any of that stuff because of YouTube. Like, their censorship is kind of getting to be crazy now. So
I wish I could meet the Queen.
Things that really should not be controversial that I should be able to read and talk about, I'm not sure if I can anymore. So we're just gonna keep going past that. These give me... I can't even fill my water bottle here. It's considered stealing. Really? What if I did it all sneaky-like, though? Is it even good water? Yeah, it's dirty water. Can't use their bathrooms either, I guess. Jeez. Alright, well. Nice meeting y'all. I'm off to kill some hooligans. Just another day in the wasteland for me, really. Not a big deal. I would have killed him for free. But if you're giving me a gas mask, then hey, that works just as well. Where are we going? Oh, all the way back up here? Okay. We're going back to my settlement then. Fast travel here. It's late night anyway. We're just going to go back and sleep, I guess. Then we can be on our way in the morning. I don't know. Maybe we can make it there. It's going to be late, though, I think, by the time we get to the bridge after the fast travel. Then we'll have to sleep for the night and then go on our way in the morning. Or I could make a bed here, possibly. I could make a bed here. Alright. I'll just plop down here. I want that oil, though. Okay, we still have the oil. Got it. This should be sheltered enough that we won't get sick, right? I mean, it's not really, but... for the game mechanics to consider us to be sheltered. Okay, we're good. What's our disease? What do we have going right now? Weakness, huh? I don't really want weakness. That's a damage taken increase, so we're gonna get rid of that. Okay, good enough. Get a save in. But yeah, it might be worth making this thing into more of a semi-automatic weapon and putting the fusion core on it. If we get 500 shots per, that'd be amazing. Not sure if that's how it works or not, but I guess we'll see. Ooh, legendary hooligan. Bye-bye. Walking cane. That's exactly what I wanted. No, really. I hear shots being fired around the back here. I know we're... oh, oh, hi. You're not hostile. What were you fighting? Bunch of hooligans. Okay. Free dog meat. Alright, let's pop out the stealthy weapon, yeah? Monument Underground Station. This is where they went to after we kicked them out of the guild hall, after we evicted the hooligans from there. They're now over here, apparently.
Think you can hide?
Think you can hide? When you turn up, you're dead.
Heart-shaped mushroom cloud. Okay, another one of those. Are these things I can play on my own gramophone back at the base whenever I have a base? They don't seem to give bonuses is what I'm asking. I'm not sure what they're really for. 5 mil, thank you very much. That will fuel my future overpowered gun. Legendary, and a machine gun turret. Okay, this might be a job for an explosive. Speaking of which, since I'm going to be investing in this anyway pretty soon, I feel like there's no reason to not just invest into this a bit. Need rank 4 anyway, at level 34 as soon as I hit level 34, so I may as well do that. And then I should get some more damage with this. Yes, now double damage with my frag grenades. Very nice. Ooh, and I get a one of those things too. How handy is that? That'll wake you up, eh, boys? This is not bad. It is kind of bad. You do find 5 mil, I think mostly because I have that perk that gives me a chance to find ammo, more ammo in containers. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason I find it. But, I mean, we ought to be able to supply ourselves fairly well. Oops. That would have been bad. I don't think I trip those anymore. I'm pretty sure I will not. Is that... There's a thing up there. Is that what that is?
I know you're here. I'll find you.
It's insane to me how much sneaking helps you sneak. Like, it's almost unimmersive because of how severe the difference is. Like, they just can't see you. It's kind of dumb.
Hey, damn it! Ugh.
Some free ammo, don't mind if I do.
The fuck was that?
The funny thing is, you can suppress that explosive gun too. It doesn't really make any sense, but I'm not going to complain either. Oh god, double sneeze. If I don't edit that out, I'm sorry. I'll try to remember. But, oh, jeez. Drinking lots of coffee does that to me. I don't know why, but eventually it makes me need to sneeze. Okay. Back to it. That is a trap. There we go. Hold on. Wait, do I have to actually use... No. Okay, good. Not sure if I meant to go that way. Well, I guess that's the only way. I wasn't done exploring over here yet, but I hadn't noticed that there was a giant thing over there. So I guess, yeah. That's the way we're supposed to go. Get over this once. It's not letting me now, though. No, it's not. Fine, take another ticket. Wank. Okay.
What the hell was that?
Huh? Hearing shit.
We're losing people.
Scared? You should be.
Haven't tried my double barrel yet, but we're doing so good with the stealthing. Dog food as well, not going to pick it up anymore, because I mean, I'm assuming the dog food and this is all manufactured at that dog food plant, and it all seems to be human food in dog food cans, which is nasty. Wonder what the significance of the of this is. Okay, combat rifle, just a regular one. Is the right leg the metal one that I have? No. Left arm, okay. Need to look for parts for that. It's got strength and endurance on it, which is pretty good. A lot of these guys have, they've got ammo, but no... They got ammo, but they don't have any, guns. Just get a crit build up for ourselves here, if possible. you. Radiation. Oh, the Bank of England. Okay, so that was just the entrance. We had to go through the metro to get to the actual place we're clearing out. I see. I would have been sad if that was the entirety of our hooligan killing, but no, there seems to be more. Okay, well, I'm going to leave off here this episode, guys. We will clear out the Bank of England next time. Thanks for watching.